The surprise of this morning was that I woke up to a pile of moisture. I need an adjustment, like everything hurts. Oh, that's bomb. My work is sort of done for the day. I packed all of the orders that I needed to pack, went to CVS, got some food in my system, and now they finally opened one of the local dog parks in my neighborhood, and like it's really big, so everyone stays really far away from each other except for some people, but I stay very far away from everyone. But it's great because obviously I don't have a backyard, so I like to take this little monster. Duke usually just sits near me the entire time, like he will not really engage with other dogs. Sometimes he will, but Prince likes to go and play fetch, so I'm gonna bring his little ball. Watch this. Bunny, do you wanna go to the dog park? And do you wanna go play fetch with the ball? We're gonna go to the dog park and play fetch. Dog park, fetch, ball. Dog park, fetch. We're gonna go right now, Bubs. Get some energy out. And Duke's like, all right, whatever. I'm just here for the ride. All right, let's go. Come on. Let's go, Bunny. You know how to jump. Are you serious? You know how. Come on. Come on, Bubba. You got it. Come on, Bubba. Go. All right. Press-on manicures because I cannot handle the current state of my nails anymore. Like, I feel not very happy with them, but I found these and I thought they were really cute because they're kind of like the, I don't know how to describe it. It's like the jelly, I think they were called jelly nails, so I'm gonna try these. However, I haven't had nails in months, so I don't know what it's gonna be like playing Apex tonight because I feel like my shooting is way better without nails, but let's see how this goes. Alright guys, first set is done and my camera's dying, so look at this and then I'll show you the rest when I'm home. Ooh, they're so cool. Couple of updates. The nails are off. Okay, hear me out. I had to rip them off. Granted, it like didn't hurt at all and my nails are completely fine because it's just like a sticky substance, but here are a few issues that I had. One, they are translucent, which is really cute. That's a trendy thing right now. But then like on the tip of the nail, it said the size of the nail that I did, whether it was like 4 or 6 or 7, and I was just kind of like, like we're just gonna keep that on there for everyone to know what size tip that I needed. Don't love it. And then on top of that, like the stickiness extended beyond what the natural length of my nail was, so it was like getting stuck on things and like things were sticking to it, so it just looked a little tacky. And then on 1 or 2 of my nails, because it was an almond shape, you could see the edges of my nails, but then if I tried another size, then it was just too big. So I don't give up entirely. I just think that maybe the brand that I went with wasn't the option, because I did feel good just having tips on though. I was like, ooh, it's been a minute for you. But anyway, I also took a fat nap. I was so freaking tired, like the 3 hours of sleep compounded with the caffeine crash. Oh my god, I was just like, nope, no, and no, I'm gonna take a nap. So I slept for 2.5 hours. Just 2.5 hours is really not that bad, you know what I mean? So it's fine. But I did, before I took a nap, ordered all of my groceries. And as someone now who has been like driving for DoorDash and like doing Postmates and stuff, I just have come to recognize like how important tipping is. I always tipped to begin with, but I usually did like, you know, $10 or something like that, which, don't get me wrong, is better than nothing. But as I've become more aware of like the grocery hauls and stuff that I do and like how much I usually get, I'm like aware of the fact that, you know, especially when it says there's a delay, I'm like, okay, so this person probably hasn't been able to get any other orders done because he's been working on my order for so long. And so I tipped like $16, which was 15% or 10% of my order, and then like dependent on how my food was, because you'd be surprised, I've had people like drop off cracked eggs and like, you know, fruit that's like cracked open in the bag, or like just way too ripe or not ripe, well, not ripe at all, but just like some questionable, or just people who were plain rude. So, but basically, like if it was an overall good experience, I was gonna go back in the system and tip them even more. And once I saw that it was delayed, I was like, okay, he hasn't been able to do any other orders. I don't know if it's because of me, but it's probably because of me. So I went in and tipped another, in total I tipped him from like 15, instead of doing 15, I tipped him 30. Tipping is so important. Like the base pay for these things is really, really low. And especially with something like Instacart, they're actively going in and doing full service, like picking out your groceries and then also packing them and delivering them to you. So you just want to make sure that you get those people taken care of, especially right now, because this is like how people are making money. So if you do that, just be really aware. You should always try to tip between 10 to 15%, like at the minimum. Any tip is better than nothing. And also be aware that they can see your tip prior to you purchasing. Like Instacart will put it in front of them and say like, okay, you'll earn $10 from us for this delivery, and the customer tipped $7. So they can see if you don't tip, and they might not pick you out very nice stuff if they think you didn't tip. I mean, I don't know. But I did just go grocery shopping, so I figured I'd quickly do a little grocery haul, show you guys everything I got. All right, so I already laid everything out, and I'm just gonna go in order, and I won't spend too much time talking about everything. But if those of you are curious what I get from the grocery store, I get a lot of produce, and then the rest is just kind of like random stuff. So we'll start with the only two unhealthy things in here. My Frosted Flakes and my honeycombs. I have stopped eating a lot of dairy because of the way it makes my skin react. So instead of me getting like my chocolate bars and stuff for my munchies at night, whenever you know what I mean? I have cereal. If I'm like really craving something sweet, I have honeycombs or Frosted Flakes, you know? No regrets. I love it. It's delicious. I also got some quinoa. This is tricolor quinoa, just because I want to try and start making some more like quinoa food bowls, like super bowls and stuff like that. I also got some grapes because grapes are amazing, and so are cherries, and people don't talk about them enough. And I'm just here to remind you all that they are indeed as good as they are, as you remember them being. I also got, geez, he got me actually a massive pack of flour tortillas, Mission flour tortillas. I just want to start making more wraps, like randomly, and I never even eat wraps. I randomly was like, I really want some hummus and some honey smoked turkey breast, which you guys will see in a second, and just like some lettuce and cucumber and tomato wrapped up and eaten. So that's why I got some tortillas. However, yeah, there is a lot in here, but they will last me a month, so that's great. Also got chicken apple sausage. Literally love this. If you are somebody that feels like you've eaten so much turkey bacon that you feel like you're gonna explode if you eat another slice of turkey bacon, which happens for me after a period of time, try chicken and apple sausage. It sounded so gross to me to imagine apple infused chicken sausages. Like it sounds so gross when you say it out loud, but these are so good. Sometimes I'll literally just heat one of these up, like I'll simmer it on the stove and just snack on it. I know, okay, it's kind of weird, but they're really good. Like if you haven't had a chicken apple sausage, what are you doing with your life? I'm trying to help you. I also got some feta cheese. Like I said, I pick and choose my battles with dairy. I literally think this is the only dairy item that I got. Don't judge me. Leave me alone. I love dairy. Even though I can't have the dairy that I want, I will not give up my feta cheese. And it's not like I eat this all the time. It's like in doses, you know what I mean? Also got some cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes to add to like salad bowls and stuff. Got two things of seasoning. I got allspice and Italian seasoning. And the reason for this is because Bria, one of my friends, made me like avocado, like guac the other day, but she dead ass got the avocado, and it was just because she was lazy, but I was like, this is so aesthetic. She cut it in half and then seasoned it with a bunch of different things. I think she used like garlic powder, a Korean salt, an Italian seasoning, and an all salt seasoning. A very little of each though. And then she just got the fork and mashed it within the avocado and then added some lime. And not only was it so cute, but it was also so freaking aesthetic. So I'm copying that. That is my inspiration for today. So these are just two seasonings I've never had in the house. So I figured time to up my game. Now looking at it, I don't think it was Italian seasoning. This just looks like a bunch of herbs. All right, well, I'll use the allspice. This is the honey smoked turkey breast that I am going to add to my wrap, which I will make in just a moment. I've been buying these for so long. Honey smoked has just always been my favorite, and it's turkey breast. And then I also got some 93% lean, 7% fat ground turkey. which you can make just about anything with. Got some blackberries. It's summer and like all fruit is in season. And oh, these blackberries actually look delicious. Don't worry, I didn't actually kiss the plastic. And then since I am trying to do dairy alternatives for other things that I would typically have basically every day, I just searched up like a dairy-free yogurt option on the Instacart app, and it came up with Kite Hill, and I feel like I've heard a few other YouTubers and stuff talk about it, but I think it's almond based. Yeah, so it's made from almond milk, and obviously you're not gonna get the same level of protein as you would in something like Greek yogurt. This has 9 grams of fat, 20 grams of carbs, and 4 grams of protein, but I feel like this will be a really nice snack. So I'm trying this Kite Hill brand. I got it in strawberry, vanilla, and blueberry. So hopefully I like this, and you know, it'll be a good dairy replacement for me. I also got some granola protein oats and honey. I love this granola. It's usually the granola that is in all of my acai bowls from like local spots out here, and this will be great for oatmeal and for my yogurt. I've never tried this before, but this is everything bagel hummus, and I love everything bagels. They have so much flavor, so I feel like this will end up tasting really, really good. So yeah, this has sesame tahini, everything seasoning, garlic and onion, sesame seed, poppy seed, salt, sunflower oil, organic sugar, sesame oil, and garlic, and you know, all that. So it's basically just like a garlicky sesame seed mix. My favorite brand. Let's never forget that I did a brand deal with them, and I discovered them. Like, me and Omar had discovered them like months before, and then Dave's Killer Bread was like, we'd love to do a paid promotion with Jazmine, and I was like, but I love you guys. Still probably one of my favorite brand deals to date, and it was literally for their bagels, which I now buy all the time along with their bread. So Dave's Killer Bread got the good seed, and each slice has 5 grams of protein and 3 grams of fiber. It's just really, really good bread. I love this chip brand. This is Late July Snacks. I got the multigrain tortilla chips mainly for things like salsa, for the guac mix that I'm gonna be making, and for my hummus. I just love tortilla chips through and through. I don't know why I bought these. I think I just saw them and I was like, again, needing something new. But I got some fully cooked turkey sausage links, which I'm like, wait, they're fully cooked? So I guess I just heat them up. 13 grams of protein per slice, no, per 3 links. So that should be kind of nice to throw in to my breakfast options. On to bagels. They were out of Dave's Killer Bagels, but I did get Thomas, which is the brand that I used to buy before Dave's Killer Bread came into my life. So still just as good. There's just like 4 or 5 grams less protein in these than there are in Dave's Killer Bagels, which I also have a natural affinity towards those. Got some large brown eggs. I don't really eat eggs very much after I took a food sensitivity test, and they said that literally I'm highly sensitive to eggs and egg whites, like both parts. And I was kind of like, oh, it was specifically egg whites as my highest sensitivity, and then the yolk was like a medium sensitivity. But I don't know if they mean like indigestion or like skin problems. I don't know. So I just have limited my amount. It makes me want to try eating it again to like really pay attention to what symptoms I have, like if I do feel kind of crappy after eating them. But I did get some brown eggs because your girl has been eating out way too much this week, and I'm feeling like crap from eating out. So, and I just need to save money, so that is why I got, well, everything I got, but also eggs. Also got some wheat thins for similar things, mainly the hummus. Wow, this is actually so much. I got some parsley. I didn't need all this parsley. It's a lot of parsley because I literally only needed like this much, but I'll have to make sure I make use out of this. So got some parsley, and then I also got some baby spring mix for my wraps and stuff that I want to make, and also just for salad. And then I got some chicken breasts, and then last stuff I got 2 cucumbers. They're delicious, and 1 large sweet potato so that I could cube these up and bake them on a sheet and make them taste good. And then I got a ton of fruit right here. I have some peaches, and I have some bananas and avocado and red plums and Granny Smith apples, and oh, I guess that's it. I thought I honestly had, oh wait, is this a peach or a nectarine? I think this is a peach, yeah. So that is everything I got from the grocery store. So I'm gonna put this all away. Oh, and then I requested turkey pepperoni. It's kind of like a gross and extremely processed protein snack, but I do love it so much. And while I was asleep, he replaced it with regular pepperoni. And this stuff is so gross and so, ugh, I hate the texture of it so much. So I didn't really include this because I'm not gonna be eating these. I'll save them for Terrell when he comes back here because he likes this stuff. I'm watching my friends play Valorant on Discord, but I was putting away all my groceries and then I was like, dude, I could have sworn I had more fruit than this, but it turns out I did, because I was like, wait a minute, where are my limes? So I also have 2 limes and we got some pears. These are definitely nowhere near ready yet, but I got 4 pears. I love pears, they're so underrated. I think these are the nectarines. I might have it messed up. I think these are the nectarines. And then I got a white onion and a red onion. Boom. Boom. Got myself a nice little wrap. Literally just a tortilla, like 6 slices of this turkey, and an everything bagel spread with some baby spring mix. And it is literally delicious. Well, the time is now 2 a.m. I ended up spending like 3 hours streaming on Twitch and just picked up some snacks from 7-Eleven. I'm gonna get ready for bed now, but unfortunately my bedding from this morning is still not dry because I forgot that the heat to my dryer is broken, so that's pretty great. So it's been basically just spinning my blanket in like cold air, but a technician comes tomorrow to hopefully fix it. So it looks like I'm sleeping on the sofa today. Today was just like, it was a good day in a lot of ways, but it was also just like a frustrating day. So, ooh, that's life though, right? Just happy to have a roof over my head and 2 amazing dogs and a roof over my head. I gotta be up early tomorrow because somebody's renting my car again. They're picking it up at 8 a.m. So that's what's going on for me. But I appreciate you guys for watching this vlog and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.